comes from Psalms chapter 13, and it is a heavy psalm today. Certainly a lot of emotion, and that's okay, because this psalm might meet us where we're at today. But before we get into that, of course, I want to remind you, let's remember to be in prayer for our church family. Today, we're praying for Debbie Heath, and tomorrow, on Saturday, we're praying for the Hypes family, for Drew and Ashley, Hunter, Hannah, and Hallie. So I would guess that this psalm probably doesn't really need a whole lot of explanation from me. I think it's pretty clear, what's going on here, because David sort of wears his emotions on his sleeve, and it's certainly true in this psalm. He's feeling lost. He's feeling abandoned by God. He starts out by saying, God, how long am I going to look for you and you're going to hide your face from me? And I think we get the idea here that David's not just kind of loafing around going about life and he's encountered some trouble and now he's wondering where God is. I think David is seeking God. He wants to hear from God. He wants to see God move, but he's just not seeing it. And he's crying out and wondering, God, why? I'm confused. He's confused about why he sees evil winning around him, and why he's not hearing from God, why he's going through some painful situation. We don't know exactly what he's going through, but I think we can relate to a lot of the feelings that he's having here, because there certainly are times where we're seeking God and we want an answer from God. Maybe we're suffering or someone we love is suffering, but we feel like we're not getting an answer, or maybe we even feel like God's hiding his face from us. I think the important thing too from this passage is that we understand God isn't hiding his face from David, but that's just how it feels to David. David gets to verse 3 and he asks God to consider and answer me. He wants God to do something about his plea, and that's okay. He's asking God, do something. I need to hear from you. We can do that, but in the end, what does David do? He really does the only thing he can do, and says, I trust in you. I know that everything is in your hands, that you're sovereign, and that I am going to rejoice in your salvation, that I'm going to sing to you, Lord. So David starts out the psalm pouring out his heart before God, saying, Lord, I feel like you've abandoned me. In the middle of the psalm, he asks God, listen to what I'm saying and do something. And at the end of the psalm, he finishes up just by saying, Lord, I trust you. I trust you. And so a simple psalm, and I would encourage you today, if you feel like this just touches your heart, or you relate to what David's saying here, use this psalm as a prayer today. Read through it, pray it to the Lord, and let the Holy Spirit just speak through these verses to you. God bless you guys. I hope you have a great weekend and a time of intimate worship with the Lord on Sunday, and look forward to worshiping with you.